Forget about that stuff, guys. What's up? And welcome to Pokemon Storm Silver Wedlocke. Yes, guys. Even though before, let me just get this started. I don't want to replay or whatever. I said before previously that I would not be doing any more Dasumi games, right? That was a lie, as you can clearly see, because I'm playing a Dasumi game. But this whatever the DS emulator thing is, because I couldn't work it out and it would be laggy. But that was with OBS. I'm using excuse me, I'm using a different screen recorder now, and it seems as I was testing it that I'm still completely running at 60 frames per second on the DS emulator, but my screen recorder only allows me to capture in the maximum of 30 frames per second. So that's a thing about that. And I decided, hey, because I have Volt White on hiatus currently, I wanted two things to be on my channel. Since so far I'm continuing Pokemon Fire Red Omega, we're going good with that, we're going strong with that. I decided, hey, there was one thing in that I announced in that update video, and I announced the Pokemon Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke mono type thing, and I was like, okay, scrap that. And then I was like, okay, what else can I do? And I was like, okay, since my channel has been rotating essentially around Drayano hacks, I was like, hey, why not do another one? Since I'm doing Pokemon Fire Red Omega, which is a Drayano hack, and I'm gonna do Pokemon Storm Silver, which is a Drayano hack, and Pokemon Volt White, and I plan on doing Blaze Black, and I'm in Volt White 2 as well. Those things I plan on doing as well. So those are I'm gonna do a lot of Drayano games, and so I decided, since my Volt White was a Nuzlocke, I decided, hey, I've been wanting to do a Wedlocke on the thing. And if you don't know Wedlocke rules, I will tell you them. They're essentially the basic Nuzlocke rules, right? Except that you have to, whenever you catch Pokemon, the first Pokemon you catch, so let's say my starter is gonna be a Chikorita, okay, and it's a male Chikorita, and that male Chikorita has to be paired with a female Pokemon. So the next thing I run into is a female Sentret. Then Chikorita and Sentret are linked together. They're essentially couples, and you can only use those two Pokemon in battle. So if I send out Chikorita, I can't go to my Rattata. I have to use my Sentret if I'm going to switch out. And so those two Pokemon are linked together. On the off chance of one of the Pokemon dying, so if Chikorita were to die, or if Sentret were to die, I would have to replace either the two with the corresponding gender. So let's say Chikorita dies, he's a male, I have to replace it with a male Steelix. And then I would continue to have my Sentret. You understand? That's what the thing would do, and that creates for an interesting gameplay and an interesting way to play the game indeed. So hopefully you guys will enjoy my playthrough of Pokemon Storm Silver, which is harder. Storm Silver, which makes it way harder. It makes everything harder. We're gonna do Johto and Kanto. So we're gonna do the whole playthrough. We're gonna defeat Red and everything. So hopefully we can do that. So let's get started into the game. Let me pick up my controller. All right. No need for info. Let's get into this. Let me do my Professor Oak voice. Let me get it ready. What? Is it that late already? Oh no, I overslept. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the Sacred Gold or Storm Silver, a hack with an expansion of features. My name is Professor Oak, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things you should know. Let me show you a native Pokemon. The Johto and Kanto regions were known for having only a fraction of the Pokemon within its borders, but a large-scale migration has brought a great variety to the region's fauna. There are new challenges waiting for you and a great number of differences in how you'll raise your Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Won't you please tell me? I'm be a boy. So you're a boy then? Yes. Please, tell me your name. Alright, what's my name? 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 I'm gonna make a name, and we're gonna call him... I'm gonna call him Never. Where did I get this name from? I don't know, I'm gonna call him Never, though. Your name is Never? Yes. Never, are you ready? Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. Let's go to the world of Pokemon. I'll see you later. if you ever want to find some of the changes, check the documents that, okay, this is Drayano talking, most of the information you need, so yeah, I have the documentation and everything, but I played this ROM hack before, so that's why I'm doing a Wedlocke on it. I played through this before, so I know pretty much the changes and everything that's going to be done with it. So, hey, let's look in here. What does this have to say? Never booted up the PC and check the mailbox. There's something from Lyra. Would you like to view? Yes. You can't, so another thing about that is, for me to record this, I cannot have the bottom screen. That was one thing I had to sacrifice. You get a super cool layout that I was really surprised at how well it looked. Like, I was really happy with it. So, hope you guys, you are happy with it, because I really enjoyed the way the layout looks. But, yeah. The layout, I would have to sacrifice, because my screen recorder can only capture one thing at a time, and it wasn't like OBS where I can have it, you know, the screen do the 2 things at a time and things like that. So I was like, okay, well, they don't really need to see the bottom thing, that's why it's so small, but, you know, I wanted it there just to have it there, but that's one thing we had to sacrifice for it, was the bottom screen. So you can't really see that, you can't see my moves and anything that happens on the bottom screen. So that's another reason why when I was doing the intro, I was like, there's stuff that happens on the bottom screen, but you guys can't see it. That's why I was like, okay, well, let's skip it, because you guys are not going to be able to see half the stuff that's going to go on in the intro. So that was a thing. Alright, adventure, excited, I love Pokemon. That was from Lyra. Alright, let's go downstairs. I'm checking something on my other monitor. Wait 1 second, and then... Uh-oh. Okay, well. The operation was denied. They refused to let me do that. Okay.
About time you woke up. Professor Elm wanted to see you. Here's your things. I hear Johto has changed a lot in the last few years. You should be careful, Never. Here, take some running shoes along.
Oh, awesome.
You'll probably want to have your bike and play a music player as well.
Never obtained the bicycle. Never obtained the GB sounds. Oh, we can have Game Boy sounds. That's awesome. Thank you, Dre.
I'm sure you know how to use these. Oh, I hear Elm has a gift for you.
This is my all-girl voice. Wait. Alright, let's see here. We got our save. Let's change some options. Again, you can't see the bottom screen, but we're just gonna change this. Usually I would change it to set, but we're gonna keep it on shift because this is a Wedlocke and you can't really have it on set. It kind of defeats the purpose, and so I keep it on shift for this reason, and so you can switch into your partner. We're gonna keep the sound and stereo. We're gonna have button mode the same, and we're gonna change this thing to the blue one and medium fast. Awesome. Oh, not mono. Nope, not. Go back. There you go. Stereo. There you go. Okay. Hopefully I didn't mess up the audio in the thing. And let's just look at the card. You guys can't see the bottom screen again, so that really sucks. But hey, okay. Let's actually look at the number. Okay, so we got number 9. What I do is the first 3 numbers. The first 3 is it's starting from left to right. So if I were to go from the left, so I don't know what the first Pokeball is, but we're gonna go. So 1, 2, 3 is gonna be the first Pokemon. 3, 4, 5 is gonna be the second Pokemon. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6 is gonna be the second Pokemon, and 7, 8, and 9 is gonna be the last Pokemon. So we get to see what we get. I'm pretty sure that's Chikorita though, and I'm gonna be very upset if it is because I don't want to have a Chikorita. But hey, we're gonna go off with that because I don't have to do it like that, and I may make the executive decision because I really don't like Chikorita. But that seems kind of like mean to me. But I really don't like Chikorita. Chikorita is my least favorite starter, easily in my opinion. I just don't like its design. It's too. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like its, yeah, I don't like its design. Alright, what's this guy gotta do? So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Hey, meanie. Okay, well, I guess we're going here to see Professor Elm, huh? Hi, Neva. I've been waiting for you to arrive. I've been curious about how Pokemon feel walking outside the Pokeballs. I was hoping I could have your help with the tests. Oh, hey, I got an email. Okay. Hey, listen, I know a person named Mr. Pokemon who finds all sorts of crazy stuff. He says he has something, but we're so busy with our research. Can you pick it up for us? You can take one of the Pokemon in the machine. Oh, yeah, really? Alright, let's see what we got. What do we got here? Alright, the first Pokemon is Chikorita. Oh, awesome. So we don't get Chikorita to the left. It's going to be to the left. So, Oh no, that's the wrong way. We get Cyndaquil, and our Pokemon we get is Totodile. So because we're going to the left, so it's gonna be like, yeah. So we're going. That's the left. I gotta go back to Chikorita. The left is this way. Left, left. Wait, no, that's the right. No, I was right. 1, 2. Yeah. This. Yeah, I was wrong. Okay, from Chikorita. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys this so you guys gonna get mad. But I said we're gonna go from the left, right? I said from right to left because I'm going off from black and white because you know like Snivy's at the left and then going to the right. So we're gonna go. Did I say going from the left? I think I said going to the left. Wait. I don't know what I said, but whatever I said, I'm gonna. I don't care. I'm gonna make the executive decision. I want Cyndaquil because Cyndaquil is awesome. All right. Never received Cyndaquil, and we get to figure out what Cyndaquil's type. So hopefully he's all up on getting cute on the sidebar and everything is all awesome. We got Cyndaquil over there, and he's a male. Yeah, already just made it. He's on the right side. I mean the left side. Dang, I don't know my right and left. I got it mixed up, and that's why we didn't get the Pokemon. So on the left side we have Cyndaquil, and hopefully whoever we get on the right side is gonna be cool and stuff. Let's see what we got here. What are we gonna name you? We're gonna name you. You're male. And you're gonna name you oh, I got a Cyndaquil in my Fire Red Omega thing, and I'm gonna name him the same thing I named the Cyndaquil I got in my Fire Red Omega. That episode hasn't aired yet, actually. It actually is rendering. I just have a mic. It actually is rendering. It's actually rendering as we speak, so it'll be out soon. But I just want to let you know that episode hasn't aired yet. By the time you're saying this, it probably will have aired. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But yeah, I got a Cyndaquil. Okay, alright, we named it Cerberus. Cerberus. Is Cerberus the name you want to give it? Yes. How would you like walking with your Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? You could take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, you should heal it with this machine. It's just so easy to use. Just check my PC on the desk. Okay, Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere with his rarities, and his house is past Cherry Grove City. Go a little north past Cherry Grove City. Cherry Grove Town. I'm Cherry Grove City. Yeah, Cherry Grove City. Never. I wanted you to have these to help with your task. Oh, thank you. He's not even doing anything. He's just back. He could go. Do you see him? What is he doing? He's gonna go back over there and just stand there. Like, what is he doing? Organizing these books. He's organizing these books, I guess. They're trainer tips. Breaking the fourth wall, is what they're doing. Oh, it's Lyra. I guess you do my girl voice. Here we go. I'm sure you all love my girl voice. It's your favorite voice that I make.
Never! You got yourself a Pokemon. I gotta say, it's really cute. When you walk with it, it'll be more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mom? See ya.
You should show it to your mom. Wrecked. I did like that. Guess I go talk to my mom.
Oh, never. That's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you, huh? Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you, you say? What kind of task? I see. That sounds a little difficult. But when someone makes that kind of request of you, it must be important. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. Your Pokegear has come back from the repair shop. Here you go.
Ooh, I got my Pokegear.
The Pokemon Gear, or Pokegear for short, is what every trainer should have. Guess what? You can use the Pokegear to make a phone call too. Do you remember how? Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Just power on the Pokegear and touch the telephone button, okay? The names of the people you can call are automatically registered. Just select one to give him or her a call. Wow, I can't believe it's so easy to make a phone call.
Can't believe it's so easy to make a phone call. Alright, let's go. So, wait a second. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. Yeah! I'll call you if anything goes up. Anything goes up? Anything comes up. Dear, if anything goes up. That's so dirty of you, Professor Elm. Let's go! Alright. Well, since, the lock has not officially started because we don't have Pokeballs, so you just have to deal with that, guys. So, look, a bit of... we can... Oh, please don't give me... I really don't want Cerberus to be paired with a Bidoof, but that will make me sad a little bit, just ever so slightly. Like I don't understand. Like I'm sure you guys will be mad. I'm kind of like not happy with myself because of this. But recently I haven't edited any videos. I have like I have so much of Pokemon Fire Red Omega recorded. I just haven't edited them. Actually, no, that's not the reason. It's just not because of being lazy. It's because when I was trying to edit the episode that was gonna come out very soon, the 6th one, I was having trouble with it to the point where like in Adobe Premiere and in Camtasia, two video editors, both of them were messing up when I was trying to edit the video, and it made me upset. I couldn't figure out why both of them were having the same problem, and I realized it was just a video, the way, I guess the way OBS had recorded that episode, it just did it weirdly, and I had to run it through Handbrake. It's, you know, the video program thing, which is actually a lifesaver actually, and so now everything's working fine. So everything should go in through, you know, normally now. Nothing should be broken or anything, and we'll have things as regularly scheduled. But for this one, it should not be hard at all because I'm actually recording this with Camtasia Screen Recorder, and so that's why it's gonna be easy to edit and upload, because it's gonna be literally like after I'm done with this, I can just put it right into Camtasia and then figure out I had to bring in my layout, and then I had to bring in the picture of the Pokemon on the sidebar and things like that. You know, just little things, little to edit, and maybe like fixing my audio, because I'm pretty sure I'm looking at the audio right now and like the audio bar is picking up just me a little bit. I just have to boost my audio up a little bit, because that's what I had to do with OBS. My audio had to be boosted by like 3-fold so you can actually hear me, and I'm pretty sure that's going to have this problem with Camtasia as well. I guess the PX21 is just a sort of a quiet mic, as you can say. Alright, we just walked through this whole thing. Oh, so man. Yo, working trainer, right? Let me show you around. Follow me. Oh, please, let me show you around. It won't take too long, I promise. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their Pokemon there. If you go a little bit farther, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house. This sea, as you can see, some Pokemon are only found in water. And here is my house. As a reward for following me, please take this old rod. Yes, old rod. Yes. Simply toss that rod into the water, and you still have a chance of getting a bite. That script, I'm surprised how Joanna was able to write that script, because, you know, like, I was looking into Pokemon, like, ROM editing and stuff, and, oh dear. I was looking into Pokemon ROM editing and stuff, and, like, yeah, there you go, it's fixed now. I was looking into, like, Pokemon ROM editing and stuff, and, like, for you to do stuff like that, like, where you make people follow you around, or people give you Pokemon, you have to write, like, a whole script for it, and you have to, like, know what you need to type in specifically for that to happen. It's, like, very complicated, kind of. I'm sure anybody can learn it. Like, I actually have I'm dabbling currently in making a Minecraft mod, and you know, there's a whole other tangent I'm about to go on about, like, you know, Windows 10 Minecraft, which is actually in C++, not C++, and, like, that's not Java anymore, and so, like, you know, me writing my mod essentially is gonna be obsolete soon, because I'm writing it in Java code, and it's gonna be in C++ in the end, once they, because, you know, Mojang wants it to all be in one consistent, you know, they want to use one code for the whole thing. I made it. I forgot about one thing. This is another token from me. Take it. The guy I don't know why I didn't use my old man voice. That was my Professor Oak voice I just gave that guy. I just realized that. You'll see the map of the region you're currently in. The Pokegear becomes more useful as you add cards. Cards. I wish you luck on your journey. Thank you, guy. Alright, we're on Route 30. Is it not? It's not that late. It's only 3:30 where I am. It looks like it just got dark for some reason. Move out of the way. Weedle. I don't have any Pokeballs, so I'm good. The lock has not started yet. So yeah, like when you had to write code and stuff, it's interesting, but it is interesting to figure out like all this stuff. Like I also want to do I want to dabble in making my own Pokemon ROM thing. But that'll probably be later. Hey kiddo, how in the world can you be so oblivious to my eye-catching house? Hold it right there. When you follow the path up north, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house. But before you go in, let me finish what you have to say. Do you have any apricorns? Apricorn trees bear fruit once a day. I have one of those trees too. Apricorns are really something. You can make Pokeballs and other things. They're quite useful. I have a feeling that this is meant to be because I have something for you. I see why Game Freak did that. They wanted people to be like, oh, this is Mr. Pokemon's house. No, it's not Mr. Pokemon's house. Mr. Pokemon's house is all the way over there. I think I realized that early. Like, I don't think I've ever walked into his house. I think, like, I always knew that it was back there. I've never played a Gen 2 game, like, original Gen 2. Like, the only experience I had in Gen 2 was actually playing it in Gen 4, the remakes of it. And
Look, I found an antidote. Yay!
I'm pumped for this. I really want. I'm gonna go through this, and I've played this ROM before, and we're about to figure out if we're about to get another. We're about to get another Pokemon, and if this Pokemon isn't female, then he's not gonna be paired with Cerberus. He's gonna be his own Pokemon. We're about to get a really cool Pokemon from Cynthia. So let me go and figure it out, guys. You guys are about to see what Pokemon we're about to get. And if it's female, I'm hoping it's female, guys. I'm really, really hoping it's female, because that would be an awesome pair for good old Cerberus here. Yes, it would be an awesome pair for Cerberus here. So here we go, guys. You're about to figure out what Pokemon we're about to get from Cynthia.
Oh, hello. Mr. Pokemon said he has been expecting a young trainer to arrive. Your name is Never? Is your name Never by any chance? I see. I guess you're the trainer Mr. Pokemon was expecting. My name is Cynthia. I am a Pokemon trainer who hails from the Sinnoh region. Tell me, Never, have you ever heard a story that tells the tale of the legendary trainer? You haven't? I'll briefly explain. This story tells the tale of how a trainer travels the lands of Johto and Kanto, catching all the Pokemon known to mankind. He captures the most basic Pokemon, and even the most mythical of Pokemon, to eventually come to face with the one who the Pokemon call God. The archaeology in the Johto region appears to back the existence of this story. It is interesting, to be sure. Thank you for listening to me, Neva. You know, you remind me of a trainer I knew from Sinnoh. You may not know it yet, but I think you are capable of great things. In fact, I'd like to help you reach your maximum potential.
Maximum power!
Here, let me give you a small gift. Never received an Eevee.
Okay, guys, so hopefully, I'm ever so hoping that this is a female Eevee. I'm gonna close my eyes. Please be female, please be female, please be female. No. Okay. That's okay, because whoever Eevee gets paired with is gonna be awesome as well. But Eevee is gonna be such a good Pokemon. We don't have Sylveon access, but we still got Umbreon, we got Glaceon, we got Leafeon, we got freaking Jolteon, all these Pokemon that we got options here, guys. We got options, and so we're gonna name whatever I name it is gonna be the Eevee evolution we evolve into. I don't know what to name it yet. You know, because I don't know. I'm going to name you, because I don't know what evolution I want to evolve him into, because there's many options, because Faulkner, we can either, for Faulkner, like, if we don't have any Pokemon, because I know when you get the item to evolve, we're going to get it really soon, and you get to choose, and so, Faulkner, we can have two options, we can have Jolteon or Glaceon, those two Pokemon, because I know that I'll look at the documentation, figure out what exactly what, but they learn their moves early now. They're like their actual elemental attacks early. So Jolteon can probably learn Thunder Shock, and Aurora Beam is probably for Glaceon. So those are two options for Faulkner. And then we got Leafeon, we have Umbreon, which are some of my favorite evolutions, and we have Vaporeon, which is also a nice one. It's water, and Flareon is no-go, and Espeon. I really don't want to. I don't think I'm gonna use Espeon. I'm not feeling very Espeon-y, and I don't think about Vaporeon either. I think we're gonna go with what haven't I used recently? When I played this before, I used Glaceon, so I think we're gonna go with I think we're gonna name you Oh, I know. I'm gonna name you. I'll name you. I got the name. All right. All right. Where you go?
The numerous possibilities of evolution for Eevee make it a very interesting Pokemon. I wonder what you'll decide to evolve Eevee into. Perhaps we'll cross paths again, never. But until then, farewell.
All right. Well, thank you. I'll tell you about the evolution name later. I'm gonna go into the Pokemon house right now. You must be Never. It was I who sent an email to Professor Elm earlier. What did you just walk into this? Okay. This is what I want the Professor Elm to examine. The mystery egg. The mystery egg. A friend of mine from Equity gave it to me. I bet you can't find this kind of egg anywhere in Johto. I thought Professor Elm might be able to tell us what it is. He's the best when it comes to Pokemon research. That's a quote from Professor Roke. You are returning to Professor Elm? Here, your Pokemon should have a rest. I'm bad at this, guys. I'm just talking. I'm bad at it. Oh, I get to do my Professor Elm. Ah, and with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're Never. I was just about to visit my friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were also running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what is this? A rare Pokemon. I believe it is called the Cinnamon Quill. I see. You must be helping Professor Elm's research. I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokédex. It automatically records data on it, on data cart on. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I'd like you to have it. Wow, that was just, I couldn't read that whole sentence. I'm gonna drink some water. Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokédex. But I've stayed too long. I've got to get to Goldenrod from my usual radio show. Never. I have a feeling that this is not the last time we'll meet. Let's exchange numbers, just to be on the safe side. Awesome, I got Professor Oak's number. I'm so gonna brag to Joey about this. Alright. What's Professor Elm's calling me for? Hello, Never? It's a disaster, it's just terrible. What should I do with it? Oh no. Oh, please get back here now. Oh, what? I wonder what's going on. Well, guys, I'd like to thank you for coming out and watching the first episode of Pokemon Storm Silver Wedlocke. Wow, we couldn't think of the name of the series. And if you guys are hyped for this series, as I am, you guys will hit that like button. And you will subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to follow me on Twitter to know when I'm uploading videos and when I'm streaming and things like that, you can go do it in the description. And if you have any more questions, just put it in the comments. And I'll see you champs in the making later. Bye-bye, guys.